Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I ran over to a store that I've been trying to get to. I went a couple weeks ago, actually it was on Veterans Day, and they were closed. It's just a small little thrift store near about 35 minutes away from where I'm at, and finally got over here today to check it out, and it didn't disappoint. The store's always been really good for me. A lot of other resellers have obviously figured it out as well, but every time I come here, I end up getting a pretty good amount of stuff. Today I got 15 items for $44, so that's the total there. And I'll quickly run through what I did pick up. Starting off with this Glencairn glass. This is just a whiskey tasting glass, nosing glass. It does have the inscription on the bottom, so it is a Glencairn glass. I sell these occasionally, and they're actually, I mean, they're usually worth about $7 to $8 each. Not bad, but I think they only charge 50 cents here for a glass, so you can't really beat that for that price. Or I'll just keep it for myself. I gotta quit saying that. I know every video I seem to say that, but I have quite a few of those glasses, but I do enjoy whiskey. Next up, I found this Bird Dogs t-shirt. It's got a nice little print on the back with the hummingbird, and it's funny, it's just like the one I'm wearing now, other than the different print on the back. But these can be okay too, and are, you know, again, if nothing else, I'll just wear it myself. Next up, I got a Solomon quarter zip, like a riding shirt. And Solomon's a pretty good brand. I seem to do pretty well with it. I don't know what this is, a medium quarter zip. And then I found a women's Prana hooded pullover, long sleeve with the hood on the back. Not too bad. I do okay. Prana with women's clothes are not the best for me, but next up I found this Helly Hansen quarter zip pullover, and it has a nice spell out on the sleeve. I don't know if you could see that, but pretty nice. I haven't sold that brand before, but I know it's a decent brand, so I guess we'll get to find out on that one. Next I found a Travis Matthew, just a polo shirt, nothing fancy about it. It does have the little logo on the front. Pretty basic, not much value there, but I still sell Travis Matthew polos all the time. And then, well, I actually got my wife a shirt that she wanted, so that's going to come off of the 15, so down to 14 now. But I did find this Under Armour, just a t-shirt, but it has the big flag with the freedom on the back. Those can do pretty well. Not a lot of money, but they only charge I think it's $2.99 for a piece of clothes in here. It's either $2 or $3, I can't remember, but one of the others, not too bad. Then I found this Nike, like a Henley, but it does have that logo on the back, and I know that logo, and I've just got to look it up because I can't remember if that's Tiger Woods. Never mind, the Tiger Woods logo. So that should be pretty decent with the little, pretty basic other than that, but it does have the logo on the sleeve too. So that could be pretty good. Then just some women's Under Armour. It does have a nice hit on the leg for Under Armour Run. Just some leggings. Probably not much value there. And then another Under Armour tank top. Like that. Kind of a nice print with the Under Armour on the front. And then some women's, or I think these are women's, I don't know. These are BKE Alec skinny, so I assume they're women's. It's a good size though. I just noticed there's a big hole in the back where the pocket tore. That's not good. You can see that. I didn't see that in the store, but it's got a hole right there where it's ripped open. So that's obviously not good. But, you know, it was a couple dollars, so I just write that one off. And then I found these vintage ornaments, Christmas ornaments. These are pyramid in the box. The box is a little bit messed up, but they're the unbreakable, and it has a really old Target tag for $1.50 on the ornaments. I think this is like 80s, maybe 90, maybe 90s. I don't know. I was trying to look it up, and they actually had some decent value. I saw sets of these going for like $18, $19, and they only charged me $1 for it here. I don't know if you could see that mark, but $1. And then I got a filter, this 3M filter, still sealed, and it was $2, marked right there. And these actually were selling, this had over 100% sell-through on this filter, and I think it was around $30, somewhere around there, so that's a good one. And then I picked up these Vizio little surround speakers. They were $2 each, and these, I've always sold the Vizio speakers. I don't know what it is about them, but I don't know. I may be able to get like around $25, $30 for these. I'm gonna have to look that up. I can't remember what those are going for. And I think that's it for now. I'm gonna run over to the Goodwill that's just around the corner over here, and we'll see what I can find there, and try to make a little bit of a day of it. So anyway, we'll see what we can get there next. I get people asking me what it is I sell, and these are why I do these types of videos, just to kind of show you what it is I am picking up to sell. And I'll try to put some comps on the screen too, to show exactly what some of this stuff might be worth, but that's exactly why I show exactly what it is I'm picking up. So try to give you an idea anyway what it is that I'm buying. And here's the next store we're going into. See what this Goodwill's done. I don't know what the discounts are today, but we'll find out here in a second. Looks like yellow and green today. I really like this Mountain Hardwear jacket. I would get it for myself, but it's $40. It's just a little bit too much, but I really like that jacket. It's got a nice hood on the back, but I think that's just too, there's not enough margin there for me on that one. Okay, so we just got out of that store right there. Got some interesting things, and I did pay quite a bit. I think it was $139, so quite a bit, but got a good amount of clothes. I got some interesting, kind of confused pairs of shoes, and this speaker I think is going to be a really good one. So let's take a look in the car, and we can go over everything a little bit better. All right, let's get this cart back. I don't want to be like a bunch of the lazy people that just leave their carts laying all over the parking lot. I hate when that happens. All right, so we got done out of that store, just put the cart back. Really bothers me when people leave the carts just laying in the middle of the parking lot. So I put mine back. Anyway, I did get a few pairs of shoes. I got some interesting things. Let's go over. First off, these shoes. These are Black Diamond is the brand, and they're like climbing shoes, outdoor climbing. And I did pay up on these. They were $18.99, which is high, but I was seeing these going, they're like brand new, and I was seeing them going for $80 or more new, $80, $90, $100 or more new. So from what I could tell on the comps, they look like I got some, definitely have some margin there. And next I picked up these No Bull. These are like fitness shoes, high tops. There's the logo on the side. They're small size. I think they're 7.5. But these I did pay $14.99. They were 30% off of that though. So they're in really good condition. They're clean, so I won't have to do much on these. I do like to pick up shoes that are clean and, you know, doesn't need a lot of work on them. So hopefully those will be good. Picked up this older Fenwick 15 tackle box carrier for fishing, and it was $4.99. So not bad. I think they're worth, what I could tell, about 20 bucks, somewhere around there. And so that's not too bad. Picked up this little Apple branded mouse, and trying to look it up, it was a little difficult trying to find it because the sticker's right over the model number, as far as I could tell anyway. and I couldn't look it up exactly, but from what I could tell, for $5.99 is what I paid. These seem like they're going around $25, so that shouldn't be too bad. Then I found this this brand caught my attention, and it's Sitka. Sitka, there's the tag. It's new with tags. It's this waist belt for like hunting, and it's like a fanny pack waist belt, something like a back support. I don't really know. It's very heavy duty and rigid. I only found one sold comp on it, and it was like around $30 plus shipping, and I paid $12.99, so I paid a little higher, but I do believe they had the shipping on it, like I think $15 shipping, so it kind of put it at that $50 probably range. There wasn't a lot to go on, but this is a very expensive brand, and there's the tag again, Sitka. It's an expensive outdoor hunting, outdoor brand, and so I'm going to take my chance on this a little bit, and I just hope that I can, get around $30–40 for that, hopefully. All right, and then for the clothes, I found these FootJoy, just khaki golf pants, and they were 30% off of $7.99, and they're in really, really nice shape, so that should be okay. Then I found this Roan full zip hoodie. There's the tag. Full zip hoodie, nothing fancy about it, but really nice, and it was $12.99. That's pretty high. Hopefully there's a pretty good margin there. I don't know. I'm thinking I probably shouldn't probably pay that. I don't know. I didn't look it up. I just grabbed it. I might I shouldn't say this. I might keep it for myself. When I got home, I looked at this Roan jacket that I had bought, and I was a little concerned when I saw that I paid $12.99 for it. I thought that was still decent, but luckily when I got home and looked and found that it still is new with the tags, so retail $138, so that's great, because that'll be a nice score. Probably, I'm thinking probably like $60 or so, somewhere right around there. So that turned out to be a good find, but I really shouldn't. But if it's got some good value, I'll sell it. Anyway, all right, and then I've got this snap-on long sleeve shirt. It's got a really nice hit down the side of the arm, snap-on, and has a little chest logo there. It's a quarter zip. Nothing's fancy about it, but it was $5.99, and so snap-on stuff seems to do really well for me. Also on the tools, I found maybe even the same person donated. This is a Matco tools. It's got the big hit on the front and the back, and just a long sleeve. It's got the hit on the arm too. It was green tag, so it was 30% off of $5.99. Found this really nice Polo Ralph Lauren, this buffalo plaid button-up shirt. Has the pony on there, the blue pony right there. I don't know if you could see that or not, but pretty cool. Really nice shirt. Really, it's got the big buttons on the front like that. Really nice. Newer tag, and it was $6.99 regular price on that. It's a size large, so a decent size on that. And then I got these Brooks Brothers green corduroy. I didn't look these up, but I just had a good feeling about them. They were $8.99 regular price, so not great, but they're in really nice shape. Good size. Corduroy seems to be doing well for a lot of other resellers that I've been watching. Next up, I got these Lululemon ABC pants. They were green tag $12.99, so 30% off $12.99. Saw the little logo on the button, back of the button there, and then it has should have a little logo, back tag here on the back left pocket. Really good condition. Should be $35 or so on those. And then got this, what is this? a FootJoy dry can't even talk. FootJoy dry joys pullover, long sleeve. This one is a full zip and really nice shape. I've sold these before and they seem to get around, it seems like about 35-ish, and that was $9.99. And then the only other thing, this one I think is going to be my best find of the day. It is a Bose 251 environmental speaker. I don't know if you could even see that with that light, but I was looking these up. These were going very, very expensive. It has the mounting bracket back here on the side where you can unscrew it, and then your speaker connections right here. Very heavy duty outdoor speaker, and I was seeing pairs of these selling for $1,000. Singles, it was kind of a little all over the place, but I was seeing singles like this going for hundreds of, like $150 or more. It is heavy. It's going to be a little, interesting to ship. I'll have to clean it up and test it, of course. But that could be, I did pay, where is it? I paid $9.99 for it. So that could be, if it's $100, $150 speaker, then that'll be well worth it. So that was it for today. I'm going to head home. I'm hungry, and it's weird. It's a weird day. It's cold out. It was in like the high 30s, went up to the like low 40s, but I'm just so hot from being in that store. I wore my jacket, unfortunately, in the store. So I'm just hot. I want to get home and get some work done. I need to get some listings done. And the one thing I've noticed, my sales have picked up quite a bit, but of course it is the busy quarter we're in right now, quarter 4. Thanksgiving this week, a lot of people are shopping and actively buying, so my sales have gone up quite a bit. But the thing I did also notice was that my listings also, as long as I'm increasing my listings, my sales kind of follow that. So I'm trying to get up my listings a little bit higher every day, be consistent with what I'm doing every day, and then it seems like my sales are just kind of following that pattern. And again, we are in a busy quarter, but I'm taking it any way I can right now. I need to get the numbers up. I had a couple bad months in September and August that were just not good for me. October bounced back pretty well, and now I'm looking okay in November. December is weird. Usually December does good at the beginning and then just dies off right in about the second week, and then picks back up again at the end of the month, and then January is usually really good too. So that's my plan, is to get home, get some more listings done. I sold a few things while I was shopping today, so I'll probably get some stuff packed up ready for tomorrow. And that's the story for today. So, hey, welcome back for another video. It's a cold, snowy day here where I'm at. And what better day to go shopping? So we're gonna hit up Goodwill over here and see what we can find. I'm not sure what the discounts are today, but we'll take a look here in a second. Looks like green and tan. It's not looking too good so far, but I did find these Flint and Tinder pants and some random stuff, some Bose speakers. This Nerf football might be worth something. Some fishing rods. I'm gonna have to keep looking, but it's been slim picking so far. Okay, so got a few things here. Got these 2 fishing rods, and these are Zebco, the Rhino Tough with the rods. She charged me, it was $6.99, but she charged me $5. I'm not sure why, but $5 each on those. And then these Bose speakers, they're pretty scratched up, kind of beat up, but I'll do the best I can to clean them up. And they were $6.99, and this one didn't have a price on it, so I set them both up there and she just scanned the one. So I guess I got them both for $6.99, which is good because they are kind of beat up. But if they work, those could be potentially like $30 a piece, I think, if I remember right on those. And then this football, I've sold several of these old Nerf footballs. This one's a New York Giants, and I don't know, this isn't exactly like the one I used to sell, but I only paid $3.99 for it, and hopefully it's worth something. I don't know. I should have looked it up. It does have a name written on it right there, but so that's that, and then I'll show you what we got for the clothes. All right, so for the clothes, first off, I got this Woolrich. There it is, Woolrich button-up, like a chore coat with the front pockets, wool. It's not a full wool, but it's a wool blend. And I think it still looks like really nice condition, men's large. I did pay $7.99 for that, but I think I can get around 30-ish for that, hopefully. Then I got this, where's it at? This Champion, has the Champion logo there, and it's a reversible, yeah, there's the inside logo, if you can see that. Reversible, and it has Miami, I think it is, yeah, Miami right here on the front, so you can, it's got the full reversible, and it was only $2.99. I'm not sure what was the deal with that, but I figured I'd give it a shot for that price. I don't think I can go wrong with that at all. Let's see, next I got, what is this? Oh, okay, I got this cool Kuhl pullover. I can figure out what we got going here. It's like a hooded pullover, long sleeve, and there's the inside tag, and I don't know if it has any logos or tags hits on the back or anywhere else. Normally they do, but I didn't see it. So a long sleeve, I don't know, I haven't sold one just like this, but Cool brand does well for me, and it was on 30% off of $6.99. I don't know if you can even see that. And then I picked up this cinch for Western wear. Has the front logo on it like that. It's a women's, it looks like a women's small, but it was on the $2 rack, which was actually, I think it's now $2.25. The yellow tags were $2.25. So I don't know, I don't normally buy the women's cinch. I like to get the men's cinch, but for that price, no big deal. And then next I got these, don't find this often, but Flint and Tender pants. These are the straight fit, and these were $7.99. And again, I don't find this brand too often, but when I do, it always sells fast for me. So this could be, a good $30 pair of pants. Then I found this Brooks Brothers, and this is a merino wool quarter zip pullover. Really nice, the 346, 100% merino wool, and really nice sweater, and it was $7.99. I'm thinking probably around $35 for that. It's been a while since I've sold one of those too, I think. And then I got this Mountain Hardwear, just a plaid long sleeve. I think I'm going to keep this for myself. I know, I swear I got to quit saying that, but I kind of like this one. So $6.99 on that one, regular price. If not, I could always sell it and probably get like 18 or something for it. And then I picked up this Alaskan hard gear, and it's a long sleeve. It's got that nice logo hit with the bear paw on the front, long sleeve. Otherwise, nothing very fancy about it, but $5.99 on that one, regular price. And I do okay with their stuff. It always seems to sell for me. It doesn't get, huge prices, but it seems to do pretty well. And last, on the clothes, I got this Marmot or Marmont. I've heard people say different pronunciations, but I think it's just Marmot. Large men's plaid shirt, and it was only $4.99, so not bad on that one. I don't know. The Marmot brand is just hit and miss for me, but I do much better with the men's than I do with the women's. And I think that's pretty common with a lot of the outdoor brands. But anyway, I went ahead and picked it up for that price. I don't think I can go wrong. Probably get like, again, around 18-ish for that. So not a bad profit. So overall, not too bad today, just for a quick trip. And it is a cold, kind of cruddy day, so I'm just need to get home and get some stuff done around there. And appreciate you sticking with me today. Let me know if any of the brands that you found or that I found today are common brands that you find in your local Goodwills or thrift stores in your area. And if so, I'd just be kind of curious, you know, price-wise, if you're seeing the same kind of prices. I found several other things here today, you know, Patagonia and several other good brands, but they're just too priced up for me. So I have to just be careful to try to get that margin the best I can. Now, today was also senior discount day, so luckily I do get that, and that was another 15% off or something like that. So honestly, I didn't look at it, but I got a pretty good deal today with that discount. It came out to be $68 for everything. So pretty good on that, because those Bose speakers alone, if they work, I'm sure they do. You know, like I said, even if I get $30 for both of them, that pays for almost half of it right there. And then the fishing rods, I'm sure that I can part out. If I can't sell them as a combo with the rod and reel, I'll go ahead and part them out and just, you know, do the reel itself. Probably I was seeing the reels selling for around $15 to $18, and then the rods probably are going to be about that same. So I'm guessing $30 for each combo. And the way I ship those is I put them in like a shipping tube, and I ship them that way, and I haven't had any problems with it doing that way. If they're short enough, I'll put them in a 36-inch box, square, like 3x3 box, and do it that way. But anyway, so pretty good overall, you know, with everything, and should no problem make up that. Probably get at least three times my money back on this $68. So I'm guessing, and I don't know, some of the stuff I may have to wait on, like the fishing gear may not sell for a little bit, but that Woolrich wool jacket, that will probably go for $30 by itself, I'm thinking. So again, those two items just pays for it, and the rest is all gravy. So anyway, thanks for sticking with me today. I appreciate it, and thanks for all your support with the channel, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.